Aries, your intuition is on lock at this time. You got a firm yes on this. You know what's true. You know what you need to do. This is the key to navigating something that has been a bit of a sticking point for you on your path. This could be concerning a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Taurus here. Don't doubt yourself. This is key at this time. If you trust your intuition, the path will reveal hidden gifts to you, things that you can't anticipate currently. You may not have any proof. You may not have any reasoning around the action you're considering taking. It's just something that you feel in your bones. It's just you going off a gut impulse. You're not incorrect about what you're sensing here, okay? So trust it. It will be key to finding your way through. You might have become a little too analytical about a situation. You might have been looking for the proof instead of just really trusting your gut in a situation, trusting what has got your spidey senses tingling here. I think if you trust your intuition, it won't fail you, okay? Let's see what's coming in for you, Aries. We are looking at this energy that is opening up with the blue moon in Sagittarius. It leads us through quite a portal of transformation that is sandwiched by two new moons, both occurring on the 14th of June with the new moon in Gemini and the 14th of July in Cancer. And these energies are going to amplify that Jupiterian energy that's being initiated with the Sagittarius blue moon. Got Jupiter hanging out in the house of Cancer. And this is when you finally get to the sweet reward of all that road work you've done. So let's see what's coming through for you. There's something that's got your intuition activated here in relation to something you feel is being hidden, something that's been happening behind the scenes or beneath the surface. It's got your hackles up. Trust your intuition. It won't fail you, okay? Let's see what we got here. It's going to lead to success. I'm telling you, whatever this is, trust your gut. It'll pay off big time. It'll have you overcoming a particular challenge. Maybe even something that's held you up for quite a while. Something that's been acting as an obstacle on your path, okay? Something that's been hidden. Something that's been happening behind the scenes. You may not have any proof. It doesn't matter. There's something your intuition is trying to highlight to you. Trust it, okay? Let's see what this is. What do we got here? I'm telling you, if you follow your intuition, it's going to pay off big. There's something you'll be celebrating here, okay? Something you'll be celebrating here. It leads to a brand new beginning for you. Opens up the road, safe passage ahead. Might even lead to a trip of significance. It's a trip, the path that you land on when you trust your gut. There could be some kind of adventure in store here, some kind of celebration. Now there's a little shadowy energy that's covering this. So let me see what this is about. Yeah, we got quite a bit of shadowy energy coming through now. What's covering this celebration? Somebody is really desiring a personal victory in this situation. They were aware of some kind of truth. It was an unsavory truth. Might have you using that truth with a little bit of oomph, you know, putting some power behind it. It's almost like you want to rectify something. You want to celebrate a victory in a situation. It's like a personal victory for you to overcome something that was false. Maybe something that was deceptive. Somebody who's been using their power in a distorted way. This has been illuminated for you. It's been illuminated for you on a more intuitive level. It's like there's something here where you just got to trust your intuition on this. It's not incorrect. it leads to an overcoming of some kind of challenging element here that's been blocking your desires, preventing you from having some kind of fulfillment in a situation. It closes out a karmic cycle. It leads to success on the other side. I don't know what this is, but your success depends on it, for sure. There could be a Capricorn connected to this, a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius, okay? You just sense that there's like a little bit of a sabotaging element in play that's preventing you from getting something you desire. You're not wrong about that. There's some kind of deception involved. There's something that's been hidden. Somebody is using their power in a way that is creating some kind of blockages for you. They're taking actions that are running cross purposes to something you desire. And I think you feel this. You don't trust somebody. You feel like somebody's being deceptive with you. You're not incorrect about that. All right. You may even feel like somebody is joining their forces with somebody else. Like it's a tag team effort. Something's just got you lit up here where you're like not trusting a person. And I think if you really trust your intuition in regard to this and you take some kind of action here, you'll be able to nix this opposing force and it gives you a successful outcome. Like you overcome the challenges that have been put in your path and you get what you want. That's what I feel. So what is this? Your energy coming in here in the shadow with the Six of Pentacles. See, I think you're kind of in this position right now where something's been highlighted to you and it's got you kind of operating out of a desire to get a hold of a situation and maybe in a little bit of an aggressive sort of way. I feel like somebody's riled you up here. It could even be somebody who's like messed with your money or your stability in some way, and that's like a no-go for you. You feel like there's been some kind of injustice here. And again, it looks like it involves a group of people, okay? Because something's really out of whack here. Something's unfair. You see, here's the balancing point. We do have a little spiritual assistance on your side. You may not know how you know, but it's just like there's signs there. There's something that is being highlighted to you. And if you trust your gut, it's going to pay off. You're going to be able to transform this situation in your favor. There could be a Sagittarius connection here coming in as a favorable influence, okay? There may be somebody that's putting you in the loop of a situation that you weren't aware of, and it's giving you the upper hand. They're letting you know about some communication that's been happening behind the scenes, some actions that have been taken, who other people are working with, something that's really unfair. That's what I see. And it's giving you the upper hand. It's allowing you to overcome something that it looks like it's put a lot of blocks on your path. All I know is something's been delayed. And what's been delaying you is you've been missing this essential truth. This has been difficulties you've had to navigate here. You may have even been seeking some kind of spiritual guidance in relation to this. You may have been asking for a sign. You may have been sending up some prayers, just asking to know the truth in a situation. And I do feel like it's being lined up for you. There's some kind of helpful influence coming in here that's going to give you the key you need to turn around what's been a really limiting force, something that's been affecting your stability, something that has been holding you back. All I know is it's probably got you pretty riled up here. Emperor in the shadow, you know, You could also be moving in the shadow too. You may have been seeking out some information on the sly in relation to this, just because your hackles were up. Okay, let's see what this is. All I know is if you act on what you find, yep, there we go. It lands right in your lap. The road opens. Where you were experiencing restriction, blockages, feeling held back, not anymore. The road opens for you. Brand new beginning. Yep, no longer in your head, no longer held back. You know exactly what you need to do to move forward with the 8 of Swords transformed there. Your energy charging forward boldly. It's like all restrictions removed. What you've been separated from, it finally comes to an end. There's a moving forward because you have the light of understanding you need. And you know exactly what you need to do to open the road. Coming in with Virgo energy here. Also, I see whatever this is, because you catch up. It looks like it could be a couple of people who've been causing some problems. A couple of imps who have been running amok and causing some issues for you. You're going to light their asses up. And when you do that, it suddenly flips the tables on these characters that were putting you in a more defensive position here. You get the upper hand and it transforms your material world. Now, there's some indication here that there could be a monetary piece involved in this. Like maybe somebody's been doing something funny with your money. Somebody you've been doing business with has been doing something shady. There's somebody that you just don't trust here. And we got the High Priestess coming up in the shadow. It's coming out with strong water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's a Tower. It's an awakening moment. It's a little shocking when you discover what's been going on here. But this is what allows you to have a Tower of Power and bring down that lightning of transformation here. See, you're preserving your assets. I like this energy. This is really good. 10 of Pentacles. See, there's something you're retrieving here, something that's rightfully yours. But there's a couple others here who's a little sneaky, like they were doing something shady, trying to get their hands on your assets. But it puts things in proper order here with the Empress. So here we got Emperor to Empress, Libra energy, Taurus energy. Something's been an injustice. There's been something sneaky going on here. There could have even been some kind of theft that happened. And when you understand what the source is, you're going to put blocks in place. This is something that you may have been sensing since the start of the new moon in Taurus that kicked off this cycle. It's been a source of conflict. There's been some kind of drama brewing here. Something's really had you riled up. It's made you feel like you needed to protect yourself. You may have even felt like there was some betrayal here. Could have come from a Queen of Wands energy, okay? The Queen of Wands in the shadow, this can be like a crafty character. Now, this can come through in a couple different ways. This can be a third party. This can be a mistress on the scene who's being problematic, stirring up some drama. Or somebody who's like working somebody for their money, mistress kind of energy. Comes in here real strong with Leo. We got Sagittarius here too, okay? Could have caused some disruption in a home. Could have caused some disruption in a key relationship as well. Something's being highlighted here, and this is what puts you in a stronger position. It gives you the upper hand in a situation where you're able to really hold the line, hold your spot, and ward off some kind of opposition. But first, you have to be put in the light here. And I think that really requires you to trust your intuition about what you're sensing can't be trusted. What you're sensing may be the source of trouble. What you're sensing you need to move away from. You don't have the proof yet. It's an intuitive nudge, this judgment you have, Sagittarian energy. But I do feel it will be confirmed. It's going to be lit up for you, you see. What you sense will be confirmed. And it could be a Sagittarius that's confirming it for you. It could be it's confirmed with this Sagittarius full moon that's coming in. Both Sagittarian cards here. Brings revival into your life. Just when you thought you were finding yourself in a rut, you could never get out of, something breathes life back into you. And it is an initiatory process, and it is showing you the pathway to your sun, to your success, to your happiness. and it's coming in with this full moon. Piscean energy here. So it's like something that was your blind spot that was causing some kind of security issues for you, something that was rocking your stability. Could have been rocking your financial stability, could have been some kind of theft that was going on, could have been something that was creating disruption between you and another, it could have been something that was rocking the stability of a home, and it was coming through some third party element here. Now with that Queen of Wands in the shadow, this can even be somebody who's doing a little spiritual work to create disruption or doing some other kind of manipulation to create problems for you. But I do see you're recovering whatever was unfairly taken out of your hands here. And this is coming through in the spring. So this is a transformation point for you. Yeah. Something that caused you a lot of imbalance, a lot of indecision, maybe had you really emotionally confused about how to handle a situation. You're getting out of that because of what's being illuminated here. Ooh, interesting the way that came in. It involves letting go of a false connection here, though. You got to spill out those cups because there's some kind of deception connected here. Okay? Again, coming in with confirmation with the world energy here. So, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius likely is an element you need to have a second look at. There's something you're learning here. You're being put in the loop. You're getting the information you need. And it's related to the past. There could be strong Leo connection, energy connected to this. Okay? And this is what's being illuminated. It frees you from some shadowy influence, gives you a brand new beginning, gets you moving forward quite quickly where you were held back for quite some time. Ooh, interesting energy here. I don't think you're necessarily going to like the confirmation of the communication coming through. I do think it's something that will be upsetting, but I mean, to have the truth, knowledge is power. 1711 on the clock. It restores some justice in your life, lead you where you need to go. I do feel like something is a transformational point for you, and you're successful in this situation in overturning whatever this interfering element is, okay? Definitely have assistance coming in. Looks like a helpful influence could be a Sagittarius, putting you in the loop of something, giving you some information. It's coming in just in time. This shadowy element just came in and it flew over your security here. Yeah, see, it was blocking something that was supposed to come in for you. Some kind of money, some kind of opportunity, some kind of assets. Like, once you have this illuminated for you, it's the thing that changes everything for you. Right? There's some kind of offer coming in here. You may have had suspicions about this offer. This could have been an offer coming in from a Pisces or a Cancer. You may have decided to say no to this, to nix this, or you cut off communication. It was the right choice. That leads to victory. It's something you just trusted your gut on. See? This is something that was blocking something you're meant to receive here. By blocking that, it puts you in a much stronger position, and you'll really see this come the fall. There's something that comes to fruition that's your harvest. Big Sagittarian energy around this. Helping you resolve a riddle, giving you the truth you need to turn something around. Highlighting something for you. Again, fixed sign energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, factoring in strongly in this situation. Sagittarius coming in as an illuminating factor that turns the wheel of fortune for you. And it has something to do with somebody who came towards you with some kind of offer, some kind of communication, put something on the table for you. Something that you felt like, something just feels off about this. You see, that's what's being highlighted for you. You turned something down. You didn't move forward with it. You said no go. It didn't feel right to you. It was dressed up. But you knew there was something behind that just couldn't be trusted, okay? Whatever this is, you cut off. And this is what stabilizes your security base here, right? Potent energy. Okay, so this could be like a blind spot. This could be somebody that you trusted. This could be like a friend, an alliance you had, but there's something here that just didn't feel right. Something felt off and you had to trust your gut. Maybe you've questioned that choice a little bit because you didn't have the proof. And I feel like what you're getting is the proof. And it's that truth that really sets you free. And it looks like where you were supposed to receive something, to me, it looks like some kind of success, some kind of assets, finances, something that really secures your stability here. This is being rectified, okay? But I think that the truth, when you hear it, it might rile you up, because I do see you going into this kind of like Emperor in the shadow energy where you might be pretty heavy-handed with how you deal with this individual. I think it will rile you up when you're put in a loop about this, okay? There could be an earth sign energy too that you're being put in the loop of around this, you know. Could be somebody younger is highlighting something for you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right? About something that's been going on here. Yeah, related to some kind of working arrangement. It definitely has something to do with money. Money, your work, your security. Something shady's been going on here. And there's been some kind of interference. But this being highlighted for you allows you to get the upper hand in this situation, whatever this is. I'm going to do a cut of the deck because it's pretty clear. Now, whatever it is, I mean, I do feel it really highlights something that was a confusing situation. And it makes you glad that you didn't take a certain option, because you're going to see that it was just nothing but an illusion, right? And this actually opens up real opportunities for you. But it's a bitter pill to swallow, because I think you consider this person a friend. I think you're also frustrated about how much time you wasted on this person. But the good news is once you know, it frees you from the crossroads. Once this communication comes in, Gemini energy, and you have the knowledge you need, you finally can move forward here. It does involve you cutting off somebody who betrayed you, somebody who did you dirty. And this secures your financial stability. And it also secures a key connection that's very close to your heart. It's really about you trusting your intuition in this situation and knowing when something is better left in the past, when it's better not to revive a connection because it's just trying to sell you some kind of fantasy, okay? This puts you in an empowered position. And I like this because now you're back in your power again, you see? And with this, we also have that King of Pentacles energy to Queen of Pentacles. So now you're going to know the connection that is worth investing in here, or who you should partner with on a business level as well, because the false connection has been revealed. And this does look like it's related to a key connection here. And there's some kind of tower moment coming in around this, you know. It does kind of shake you up, but I think you suspected this. I don't think it's going to come as much of a surprise to you. It's just going to be disappointing. And I feel like it will anger you because this betrayal, it's pretty rough. I think there was a lot of loss that was caused by the way this person betrayed you. And with this illumination coming in about the sneaky stuff that's been going on behind your back, you know, again, you know, you being put in the light of this is really going to piss you off. But it makes you glad that you didn't invest in a certain opportunity, because it would have led to absolutely no growth. All it would have done is just wasted your time. Okay. So that's some intense energy coming in there, but I think it's always good to hear that you made the right judgment call. Okay. It looks like you didn't take an opportunity because something just felt fishy to you. And as a result of that, you're getting confirmation, and then it looks like there's some justice coming in here to set things right. I like this, yeah. Be joyful about what you released. You may have made a key decision to let go of this sometime around the fall. This is the thing that secures some kind of happiness for you, okay? Just come into the present moment here, because that's where your inspiration is, coming in with this beautiful Empress energy. Also, you're moving into a time of high productivity here. There's new community coming in for you. There's new connections you're going to make. And I do feel like you're entering a real creative cycle here. There's new inspiration coming in. You're feeling a lot more optimistic about your future. So this is all good, positive confirmation coming in for you. I do feel like your creativity is at an all-time high. You'll be glad that you didn't invest in this. This could have even been some kind of scheme or some kind of scam, like somebody wanted you to invest in some kind of business with them. It really would have cost you greatly. There's just something shady that's been going on here. It feels like real setup energy. And it's just disappointing, because I feel like whoever betrayed you, this is somebody that you considered a friend, an alliance, somebody that you trusted. It could have even been somebody that, you know, you go way, way back with. This could be somebody you've known, you know, since you were younger. And something is disappointing to find out. But, you know, it's better that you trusted your gut, man. So where you made a judgment call based purely on your intuition, you're going to find out it was the right call. And this is the moment where it all turns around, and yeah, there's some justice being delivered here. So this is good. This is good. And they weren't able to take away the success from you. They weren't able to take away what's rightfully yours. So it looks like some kind of restoration coming in for you. I see this for you, Aries. Just going to get an overarching theme here for you, a focus for you, as you move through this dynamic lunar cycle. Let's see what we got for you, Aries. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, you may have some help too coming in from somebody that passed on, somebody you still feel really connected to. Cardinals are a sign of joy. They are often some kind of omen that's sent in from those who have passed on as a message that joy is up ahead. There's some kind of blessings up ahead. Also, you have hidden talents that are awakening right now. You have a lot of talents that you're meant to share. You're not meant to keep these things concealed. And that could have been like a little bit of a sticking point. You might have been interested in collaborating with a group of people on something creative, and it's actually something that really would have sabotaged you in the end. They could have just, you know, taken a free ride on your talents. And this is something it's your gift, it's your talent, it's something that you should bring forward here. And there could be a loved one who passed on that's really looking out for you here and saying, you know, preserve this. It's time for you to share your talent. And if you do, there's a lot of joy that's going to come into your life. But I do feel like you have a loved one that's passed on, and they really do watch over you. It's important to them that you have some kind of happiness preserved that they feel you deserve, some kind of joy that they feel needs to be preserved for you. But it does involve letting this deceitful association fall away. Okay, it looks like somebody you were doing business with, or somebody who rocked your stability in some way, interfered in something that was really supposed to be established for you here. They caused you a lot of problems. There's a lot of deception here. You see? Listening for the truth. That's what you need to do. Listening for the truth. And there could be a Virgo here that's confirming something for you, something they discover. Okay, it's coming in with that Virgo energy. It's also about wrapping up the old karmic cycle, moving out of the South Node energy, moving into your North Node, your destiny. I think you're getting confirmation on the truth that it's just something that you knew inside. And this is what's freeing you up into a really successful cycle. Cut of the deck energy. Yeah, there might be something you're writing here, something that you're meant to share. This could be some kind of book you're writing. This could be a song you're writing. This is some kind of creativity, something that is meant to be shared. If you share this, if you put this out there, it's going to have a butterfly effect. It's going to have a reverberatory effect. It's going to have a far reach here. And it's something that may be informed through some challenging stuff you moved through, but it's your gift that came through that cycle. And I'm telling you, as you close this old karmic cycle, every journey begins with a single step. And we've got butterfly energy here. So air sign energy coming through really strong for you. Butterfly energy is the energy of the air signs on the medicine wheel: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that is connected to a new beginning for you, something that is going to have far-reaching effect. But this is when the light starts to really come onto your path. You also could be a Libra rising. That would make you an Aries Descendant, okay? So there's some beautiful energy coming in here. And again, we kind of like got this impression. It's a suitcase, but it also kind of like looks like a book with bindings here. So there's something about the words that you have to express, perhaps creatively, being very significant here. Something you need to bring forward in a creative way. It has far-reaching effect, and it sets you on a new journey of transformation. So follow through. And it could be the very thing too that restores some kind of financial security, some kind of birthright here for you, some kind of inheritance, something that is meant for you that was, you know, held up, something you should have received a long time ago. It's on the other side of what you bring to a close here. Brings about some kind of justice and some kind of equality. So celebrate what comes to an end by embracing the thorns, because it leads you to the sweetness of the bloom. Godspeed, Aries.